Atletico Madrid won, Manchester United won. We got away with one there for sure. We definitely do not deserve that result. I think Atletico were definitely the better team over 90 minutes, especially in the first half. Were extremely poor. I'm going to start with Ragnick. I think the setup didn't work. It was clear, and even from the starting lineup, I was a bit, suspicious of Fred playing the DM role. Not that I have a problem with Fred playing because I think he's a good player, but if he's going to play, it has to be either he or Pogba, and he and Pogba cannot play together. But Fred playing the DM wasn't helping, and at halftime I even tweeted that we needed Matic to come in. But there were a lot of things we saw from this game, and it's very disappointing, especially if you're United. With the players we have, we should be attacking more. I felt Pogba was very poor in the first. I think he was our worst player on the pitch in the first. He kept on losing the ball, and what he should have realized is that his matchup Jeffrey Kondogbia, I don't know how to pronounce it really, but as someone who is as physical as he is, as tall as he is, and as strong, and has the speed, so he cannot expect to just beat the man easily. He should have. I think he wasn't applying intensity enough. The first goal, a lot of people are blaming Maguire, and I can understand, but it just happens. It's not something like it was clear for him to get his man. He could have done better for sure, but it's always because Maguire is not a fan favorite. He has a lot of people against him. It's very easy to blame him, but I think on the balance of play, Maguire did not do bad today, to be very fair. And Maguire is not even. I think Lindelof was good today, but Luke Shaw, I didn't see much of him, and you begin to understand why you don't want Luke Shaw in the team, because when Telles came in, we looked better. You saw what he did. He was able to put at least 2-3 crosses in the box. And I really wanted Telles. We had a free kick on the edge of the box which Ronaldo took. And that's one thing I think another thing Ragnick has to do. He has to be able to tell Ronaldo that no, the free kicks for Bruno and Telles. Because I really believe if Telles took it, we would have stood a chance. Well, not that he would have scored for sure. But getting to the midfield, it was poor today. As I said, there was no balance because we had no DM. And Fred is not a DM. Pogba and Bruno too don't track back, so they left all the work for Fred to do, which he cannot do. And then the forward line, Sancho, I didn't see him in the game today. He didn't do much, right? We didn't do anything wrong as well. He just non-existent. Ronaldo as well, but you can't blame Ronaldo today. There was no service for him today, so you can't really blame him. I think if we created chances for him, we could have buried it, especially with his record against Atletico. But I'm going to talk about Rashford today. Rashford, we don't know what's happened to Rashford, and sometimes you think he needs a round of games, or he needs to be on the bench, or he's due a good game. It's just not happening for him. His decision making very poor, just like everyone else in the first half who was losing the ball. And there was a time he got the ball about 30 yards out, and then he shot it. I'm like, what are you doing? Very poor decision making, and very, very stupid. Just like he's just taking the shots. Let me just have a crack. No, you have to pass the ball and work it in through. So yeah, and also Bruno as well wasn't good, especially starting the first 5-10 minutes. Bruno really struggled. He kept on giving the ball away. Not like he settled into the game anyway, but he didn't improve. But he didn't get so bad. I'd say coming to the second half, I felt at halftime we should have brought Matic on for Fred or Pogba, and right there and then I think if after that, I think we could have actually won the game, because once Matic came in, we kind of got some more control over the game. Not like we dominated, but Atletico were impressing us as they were in the first half. The substitutions by Ragnick today, you could clearly see the work. Lelanga came in for Rashford and did more than Rashford ever did the whole game. He got a goal and proper finish. Well, you could also question Oblak's positioning there, but it's also a chance for us to take. I think what as Manchester United fans should say is we definitely did not deserve that, but we ended. We didn't steal that goal. Like we didn't it wasn't out of an own goal or something. We kind of ended Elanga, and then for me that's why Bruno stays on the pitch. And I was telling a couple of friends, yes, he's been poor, but the problem is if we were to have any moment, Bruno is going to be involved, and that's just the truth about United. Bruno has assisted in every Champions League game he's played this season for United. So I just knew that if we were to score, if anything was going to happen, Bruno was going to have to be involved. Lingard came in. I didn't see much what he did as well. But one interesting thing I noticed in the substitution was Wan-Bissaka coming in instead of Dalu. I don't know. Do you guys think Wan-Bissaka is beginning to regain the trust of the coach? Because, we know he was out for some time and Dalu was getting a good run in. But that would be very interesting to see. But now going into the second leg, there are lots of things that must happen. And Ralph has to, we have to risk Matic. Or if McTominay can come back. At least McTominay too is another player player like Fred. He's a CM, but at least McTominay can do one or two things in the DM role that Fred can't. Especially the DM role, it requires physicality, which Fred lacks. So we'll have to play Manchester McTominay in there. And the whole left side needs to be changed. We have to play Telles and Elanga. It was clear. We definitely look better. And right side, I'm still not sure, but I definitely will not play Lindelof at the back. I think Lindelof was actually good today. He didn't do any wrong, but sometimes playing players out of their position doesn't really help. As I said, Maguire wasn't so bad today. Yes, he lost his man for the goal, but it's easy to blame him. Even though he's right, and that's like, I don't know if you guys understand. It's easy to blame him, but he could have done better. But it's not like it was fully his fault. Like you should have. I don't know how to really explain it. But going into the next game, I think we definitely got a result which wasn't bad. I mean, away goals don't count, but now going to Old Trafford, I think the only positive is that we have to play better. We can't play any worse than we did today. And another positive is Atletico played very well today and still got a draw. They didn't beat us. That was one thing. So those are my thoughts on the game. Hopefully Ragnick can drop some of the players. Rashford has to be dropped. Shaw has to be dropped. We need a DM in there and in the right back position. And then let's go again. And then I think what he has to bring into the team is, but it's not even rough. We could just, some of these players are just not as good on the ball. Like, they can't play when they're really fully pressed. Because let's go really press us in the first half and we couldn't get anything. And for me, Pogba has to be more intense. He lacked the intensity for a Champions League game, which shouldn't be, because this is not Leeds away where you can just beat the players easily. You have to work. These are players who are skilled and are technically gifted. Way better than a lot of the players you face week in, week out. So we should expect more from our midfield, because that's what really cost us today. So those are my thoughts on the game. My man of the match, I'll give it to Elanga. It's not easy to just come on away, spread the young boy. And I think to his credit, he has responded very well after missing that penalty against Middlesbrough. And he's been doing well so far for us. So I think he should start the next game, and he should be right now the starter. He and Sancho should be on the wings, and then Rashford should keep coming off the bench. And then it just makes me regret we loaning Martial out. But those are my thoughts on the game. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also, drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be looking out for those, and I'll definitely reply those. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.